You're watching Ned the Dead and Doc Moreau. Check out their stuff at nedthedead.com.
Welcome to Chiller Theater with Ned the Dead, Dr. Moreau, and Edna the Talking Skull. Tonight, Horror Express. Ladies and gentlemen, Ned the Dead.
Chiller Theater, it's my kind of show. It's a crazy show. It's a sassy show. It's our show. You know. Hey, everybody, welcome to the old nasty Chiller Theater. How are you? I guess it's the New Year's edition, the Millennium times 8 edition, whatever. We're here. It's Chiller Theater, and we're glad you're here. Tonight's movie is called Horror Express. It's Christopher Lee. It's Peter Cushing. It's like real horror guys, real horror stars, with a weird special appearance by Telly Savalas in a movie that makes very little sense, yet is strangely compelling. So we're glad you're here, everybody. Let's start out the new season together and enjoy ourselves in the way only Chiller Theater can, which is a way where we're horrible, yet you're compelled to watch. That's what we're hoping for, because unfortunately, we can't change the fact that we're horrible, but we're hoping that some compulsion develops in you this year. Here's the thing, maybe if you're going to do resolutions and stuff, you get on your treadmill for the next 2 hours and just sit and horrifyingly burn calories and watch Chiller Theater. Anything we can do to get you people grooving on this show, that's what our year's assignment is. Our resolution is to do what it takes to get you and keep you, because we need you, we love you, we thank you. Let's go see my friend Doc Moreau. He'll tell us all in Doc's movie lore.
I've always had a special affection for movies with a nowhere to run theme. Whether the cast of characters was trapped at an Arctic outpost, like in A Thing from Another World, or on a spaceship, like in Alien. Here, it's an express train across Siberia, where you can run from car to car until you run out of cars. Stars Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing usually played adversaries in their films, often going at it steak and fang, but they were actually good friends. In fact, Cushing nearly didn't make this movie. He had been mourning his wife's death until Lee reminded him of all the fun they'd had together in their Hammer horror films. And you can see Cushing here having fun again. Also, Peter Cushing's birthday was May 26th. Christopher Lee's is May 27th, which he shares with Vincent Price, by the way. And while Cushing appeared in the original Star Wars movie, Lee appeared in the last two. Be sure to stick around for the Cossacks led by Telly Savalas, most famous as TV's Kojak, who might have had another hit show, but instead, it was The Fugitive's David Jansen who starred in the series Harry O, since Telly decided to stay overseas, making, among other movies, Horror Express, or as Ned and I like to call it, Taking the Red Eye, and you'll see why. Ned?
Hey everybody, there he is, Doc Moreau, man. My favorite dude, my special friend. He's spectacular and he knows all, baby. Let me tell you, he is the king of the movie lore. That's why we love him. That and many other reasons. All right, everybody, let's go to Horror Express. Will it list here? What? express some horror at who's ever flashing those lights in my eyes.
I know, it's more like Headache Express.
The following report to the Royal Geological Society by the undersigned Alexander Saxton is a true and faithful account of events that befell the Society's expedition in Manchuria. As the leader of the expedition, I must accept responsibility for its ending in disaster, but I will leave to the judgment of the honorable members the decision as to where the blame for the catastrophe lies.
Hey, enough with the lights already.
Just relax, close your eyes, and listen to the annoying music.
Ugh.
Hey, Dracula, you want to get that frickin' light out of my eyes?
Or what?
There isn't a seat left.
My name is Saxton, Alexander Saxton. If you will check, you will find a telegram I sent you 3 weeks ago instructing you to reserve accommodation for me.
There's nothing I can do. Hello? Yes,
I cut the bag and sorted out anyway.
yes.
Well, look who's here. Professor Saxton, I presume?
Dr. Wells,
And what are you doing in Shanghai?
I've asked you the same thing.
Oh, I'm just collecting a few specimens. Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton. He dabbles in fossils and bones.
Glad to meet you, Professor.
How do you do?
Miss Jones has been assisting me. Bacteriology, an excellent technician.
For a woman, he means.
有没有吃卤吃？酒鸡呢？叫入名。有熬鸡。
太阳开始反转。Tuesday. 2 private compartments to Moscow, if you please.
Do you say? Will that be all?
And 3 crates of animals.
Impossible.
I know I'm asking you to perform miracles, but perhaps it will help.
Huh? The American people know how.
And in Britain, we call it bribery and corruption. Now, sir, excuse me.
Okay, now let's see how a true gentleman gets stuff done.
Charm, a reasoned argument, the barter system?
You... Get out!
Huh? Sir Alexander Saxton?
Yes?
Captain O'Higgins, sir. General Wang told me to find you, and to make myself useful.
Now I remember. I do have your Excellency's ticket. Your ticket, right here.
Thank you.
And the Lord have mercy on his soul.
Not that he deserves it, a dirty thief. You have his things?
You knew him?
Krasinski, the locksmith, he could open any trunk with a hairpin.
A thief? But he was blind.
Blind, he could spot a policeman a mile away. I'll be damned.
The work of the devil.
Can I be of any assistance, Father?
This is yours.
It is, but I demand an explanation.
Whatever you have here is unholy and must be destroyed.
Inspector Mirov, what is in there, Excellency?
Fossils.
What is a fossil?
A stone.
Stones.
There wouldn't be something valuable in there, like gold.
Gold? It's a laboratory specimen. No value to a thief.
Where there is God, there is always a place for the cross. Even on this stone floor, just so. But Satan is evil, and where evil is, there is no place for the cross.
Rubbish. A conjurer's trick. Captain?
Yes, sir.
You get your men to put the crate on a train.
Ready? Lift it up. Off you go. Follow me.
everybody, back on Chiller Theater. Come on in, Doc. What do you say, man?
Hey, I just learned why I didn't learn anything in 3rd grade.
Why's that?
Because chalk doesn't work on bad things. So Mrs. Schluty must have had an evil blackboard.
Mrs. Schluty. You know who I had, who had for that same grade? Miss Reek. Seriously, that was her name, Elvira Reek. And you know what? It was spelled like it could have gone either with Reek or Reich, but it was so long ago that in those days you didn't want to have your name be Reich because it was still too close to the World War.
Too soon.
You know, well, yeah. I mean, we're talking about in
soon.
the '60s there, right? So it was only 20 years away from the World War. You know, so Reich was not something. So imagine the poor young woman having to choose between Reek and Reich at that time. It's not right. I got right. You say potato, I say potato. You say Reek, I say Reich.
You say Gila, I say Gila.
That's right. But the whole idea of Reek and Reich was not good. And we had a kid in that class, Link Graveldinger, believe it or not. Miss Reek's class with Link Graveldinger. Let's go enjoy.
You're watching Chiller Theater. We'll be right back.
When there's no man around, Goodyear should be. Why? Watch this. Goodyear Double Eagle carries its own spare inside. Lifeguard safety spare. A tire in a tire. Keeps on going. Gives her a second chance.
Welcome back to Chiller Theater.
Hey, everybody, back here on Chiller Theater. Now, of course, we got an election year coming up, right?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? I mean, we're inundated with this stuff.
It's been going on for a while now.
It is. It's just, it's disgusting. You know, you watch the debates, you watch the, you just watch all of that stuff. And you know what? They all say the same thing. To me, they don't tell it the way it is, and they don't give it any, I just don't have the sense of reality that there's no one real. I mean, they're all made up, they're fake, and they're just not. So, consequently, I've decided that I believe it's my time to go ahead and get in there. Now, I mean, again, they're all made up. They're trying to be someone that they're not, and I want to come with honesty, man. I want to be the first candidate who's who I am. I mean, I just lay it right out there, right? I mean, I believe that there's some room in the middle of an address to say, now tell me, be completely honest. Let's say that Hillary or Barack or one of them got up, or Romney or any of them, right? If they got up and they're doing their, and then all of a sudden, tell me you wouldn't go, huh? And that would draw you in, don't you think? Don't you think you'd like to have them be human for a minute? I mean, if something funny happened, you have them slap the plank and just let her snap, you know what I mean? You'd make a good VP candidate too, dude. Have you ever thought about that? Oh. You'd be about as effective as most of them have been in the last 50 years. And
I can stand next to you and not talk.
That's exactly. And do my bidding for me secretly.
Well, I can do that.
No, I know. That's what I mean. So I think this could work out really well. And I think, what do you think, friends? I mean, I think right here, how's this? Up on the dais in the convention, we'd have to probably run as independents. You know what I'm saying?
Can I live in Cheney's house?
Yeah, right now, if you'd like. Go right ahead. I'd prefer to have you in there right now. All right, everybody, we're going to head her back. Let's go. And again, all political things, we apologize. Bye.
Fellow countrymen, hear me shout. I've got the whole thing figured out. What the country needs is more moonlight, more kisses and sighs, more little white lies, like lovers love to coo. What the country needs is more romance, more flowers in spring, more people who sing, I love you, I do.
What the country needs is more moonlight, more kissing and hugs, more cutting up rugs, and skiddly-bit, hip, oh, babe.
What the country needs is more moonlight
More feminine charms.
in masculine arms. That's just what the country needs. That's just what the country needs.
I'm Ned the Dead, and I approve this message. And there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. I believe, my friend. I believe. You know, I've got a little something routed out for our country. A place where I think we can go, where I think we can make life better. I think we can make life bolder. I think we can make life smell better and have a lot less oily residue. And that, to me, don't you think? I mean, that's pretty much, that says it all. You know what I mean? I mean, very few, the candidates just don't talk about things like oily residue. I mean, this is a day-to-day deal, right? I mean, you know, I'm fine with the deficit spending and this cap and that tax and whatever. But the fact is, I have an oily residue, man. I get up and I need to deal with that. And if somebody can help me with the oily residue and help me start the day less shiny and more, just a little drier, don't you think that would help?
Yeah, it helped me some.
See, I know, and I can tell because you don't shine nearly as much since I helped you with that product. That's working good for you, isn't it?
Oh.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody, let's rock on out of here. We're going to go enjoy some more television right here on Chiller Theater.
What are you going to astound the scientific world with this time?
You'll read about it in the Society's annual report. It's a remarkable fossil.
Fossil? But you've got something live in there, I heard it.
You're mistaken.
You won't need to feed it then.
The occupant hasn't eaten in 2 million years.
That's one way to economize on food bills.
Baggage man?
Paris!
And Little Tinkerbell.
Okay, no more Us Weekly for you.
Alinka, what's the matter with you?
Yes, Countess?
You have a safe of valuables?
Yes, Countess. I shall make out a receipt.
Excuse me. Alinka's afraid of something. What do you have in that crate?
Oh, nothing that would interest Alinka, madame.
Normally she likes Englishmen. All we Poles do.
I am honored, madame.
Oh yes, England. Queen Victoria, crumpets, Shakespeare.
I admire Poland, madame. I believe that there is a bond between our countries.
My husband, the Count Petrovsky, says that in the 15th century, your King Henry betrayed us to the Russians.
I hope that you and your husband, madame, will accept my profoundest apologies.
She's really afraid. I wonder what it is.
May I escort you back to your carriage, madame? Yours?
Oh, thank you. Excuse me.
Yes?
I was on the platform before when that mad monk was carrying on.
Yes?
I'm an engineer, a scientist. And this is ordinary chalk. How do you explain it's not writing on that crate?
Hypnosis, yoga. These mystics can be very convincing. They can even hypnotize themselves.
If someone were to drill a little hole in this crate during the night and take a look at what's inside, I'd be very grateful.
It's in order.
Help me.
In what way, madam?
Is this number 8?
That's next door, Wells compartment.
Everything will be all right.
Excuse me.
Uncool, dude. Remember our signal?
I hung a tube sock on the doorknob.
Sorry, dear fellow, I'm afraid you're in the wrong pew. Here, number 8, do you see?
8A, lower berth. 8B, upper berth.
Don't worry. Look here. I was supposed to have this compartment to myself.
If you don't mind.
I'm sorry if I'm in your way.
Excuse me. I have no ticket and I have to get out of Shanghai. I'm sure I can make it worth your while.
The young lady's in trouble.
Well, what do you suggest we do about it?
Couldn't you double up with somebody else?
Miss Jones?
Steady.
I'm sure we can all get along very well together.
How's that thing in the crate know where the lock is, let alone how to pick it?
Because shut up. That's why.
She's afraid of something.
Tell me, Pujardo,
Yes.
which do you think I should wear for the Englishman? The red or the blue?
Enough. I forbid you to talk this way.
You forbid?
Forgive me, Your Excellency. My concern for the spiritual welfare of the Countess, I forgot myself. I will pray for humility.
Pray hard, Bajardov, or you'll find yourself praying for a job, too.
Hail, Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
It's the piece I was playing. I wonder who it is.
You wish to see us?
I thought one of you might know what happened to the baggage man.
I haven't the remotest idea.
What about you?
Perhaps it had something to do with what's inside that crate.
I agree with you. He was trying to open it when something happened.
What? Fortunately, he was interrupted.
Yes. By whom? Why are you so worried about it being opened?
It may be my fault. I asked the baggage man to take a look. I was curious.
It was no concern of yours. Or of yours. Good night.
One man dead, another missing. It's time we open this box.
You will do no such thing.
Give me the key.
Well done. I see your powers of persuasion are nearly equal to my own.
Well, one gentleman to another.
See if you can open the crate with that. Go ahead.
The baggage man.
What was in there?
I told you, a fossil, part ape, part man. It lived 2 million years ago.
Are you telling me that an ape that lived 2 million years ago got onto that crate, killed the baggage man and put him in there, then locked everything up neat and tidy and got away?
Yes, I am. It's alive. It must be.
Lock him up. We'll search the train and find it, whatever it is, and destroy it.
But if it's alive...
I want this kept quiet. I don't want to panic the passengers.
You know, I owe you an apology for
Go
something
ahead.
I said during the movie.
Go ahead.
You were wondering how the creature knew how to pick the lock and everything.
Right.
And I said some bad things.
Well.
And I'm sorry.
All right,
because
man.
I realized that the first person that the creature took out was a thief. So the creature must have the knowledge of how to pick the lock. So there was a reason for it. It wasn't just a stupid plot point in the movie. So
See,
I apologize for what I said.
All right, man.
I get a little excited.
Well, I'll tell you what, occasionally, considering how much I smack you down, dude, every once in a while, I think maybe I get myself a little smack down out of the deal as well. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
I believe turnabout is fair. Well, that's all right. That's all right, my friend. And it takes a big man to be able to come on television and to... Don't do that. Don't lord your tremendous size over. You don't have to do that though. That part, I'd rather have you be up there, if you don't mind. That would make things a lot better. All right, let's get back to way up there. You say, stand tall, stand erect.
You're watching Chiller Theater. We'll be right back.
Mary Ann Lynch took off at 7:45 a.m. Flew 2,949 miles. Made 3 stops. and most of the trip still lies ahead. Now there are schedules to check, flight reports to make, a quick supper with friends before turning in. Next morning, on the go again at 6:15. Then St. Louis, Cincinnati, finally New York. Glamour job, Mary Ann has made dozens of runs like this, served hundreds of hot meals, greeted thousands of new people. It all demands a lot of charm and works out to a lot of Coke. Does Coca-Cola have the taste you never get tired of? Do we mean it when we say Coke is always refreshing? Is things go better with Coke after Coke after Coke just a slogan? Right, Miss Mary Ann Lynch, Trans World Airlines, Box 7144, St. Louis, Missouri. She'll tell you.
Welcome back to Chiller Theater.
Hello, friends. I'm Ned the Dead. This would typically be a joy-filled segment involving mail. I would be singing letters. We get letters that we know and love and that, you know. Tell you what, you know, there comes a time on this show, you know, I went out and I bought a post office box. Have you ever done that? Do you understand how much I had to lay out for that horrible little box? I go there and I'm all excited. I have this key that I carry that I just get it and I touch the key and it feels, and I know that I'm going, it's like a little kid when you're in the birthday club and they say, you get your first letters and stuff. All right, so I go to this post office box that I pay $800 a day for, or whatever, this huge thing, because of course I'm expecting all these giant packages that I know you people want to send. Each and every day I go and it's like a horrible, I hear the postal workers on the other side of the box laughing. And every time I come in, I hear them back there and they're laughing because every time I put the key in, waiting for it to be filled, I open the box and see right through into the postal room. There they are in the back and they're chattering and tittering and doing what they do back there, because they know that Ned the Dad hasn't gotten a piece of mail in so long, and they're just ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. They're thinking, boy, that was a smart purchase, that mailbox that he's got. Well, that was really a good idea. So here's what I'm asking you people, okay? I'm asking that if you would possibly, right, Doc? Doc, I know it's a serious moment, and I want to, yeah, that's going to help a lot. Thanks. As always, you just know what to do at the right time. You know, I'm bearing my soul. Go ahead. Can you make it? Does it make a noise at all? Can you do that? Guess not. All right, just don't touch me with it, okay? There, monkey tongue. All right, now, just want to get back to this for one. Please, do not. I know you wish to touch me with it. I know that's. See, I knew that. Here's what I'm saying. Please, send us letters, send us something, okay? Something that we can grab. If I can go open that thing and see a letter in there or a piece of mail and actually feel the glory of having made a $3,000 investment in a post office box and actually have something in it, it is going to make my life complete. It's going to give me reason to say this and to let our webmasters yell whiz. So here we go. Just send your information to Chiller Theater, P.O. Box 22404, Green Bay. It's not a party until we get letters, man. Green Bay with 54305. Please, one more really loud whiff to Green Bay. Look at this.
My glass is empty.
Oh, forgive me. My mind was elsewhere.
What is it?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Haven't we met?
I don't believe so.
Yes, at the governor's palace, General Wang.
You're mistaken.
Of course, I beg your pardon. It was somebody else. What's the matter?
The eye of that fish. It's white.
Naturally, it's boiled.
Boiled. Yes.
Is it true you're a doctor?
Ask me when I finish my dinner.
It's urgent.
What are the symptoms?
He's dead. You saw him.
Oh, that one. There's nothing I can do for him.
Now there's one more dead. One of my soldiers. The same white eyes. I want to know the cause of death.
Who's dead?
Keep your nose out of it. You didn't hear anything.
Excuse me. Is Professor Saxton's fossil still at large?
I think the fossil, or whatever it is, escaped. Jumped off the train.
Miss Jones, I shall need your assistance.
Yes, well, at your age, I'm not surprised.
Just, what is she proposing?
Help finding his little blue pills, I hope.
With an autopsy.
Oh, well, that's different.
Very curious.
A genetic defect, obviously.
Scalpel?
Mm-hmm.
Can you keep that still?
Mm.
What is he doing?
Tree pen.
Don't get up, please. I see you have decided to dine alone, Sir Alexander.
I've eaten in worse circumstances and in worse company.
And so.
Here you are, Doctor.
He's gonna pop his top.
Dear fellow, you must keep an open mind.
You're in bad humor because you've lost your box of balls. Hmm?
That box of bones, madame, could have solved many of the riddles of science. If the theory of evolution is confirmed, if the science of biology is revolutionized, if the very origin of man is determined.
I have heard of evolution. It's immoral.
It's a fact. And there's no morality in a fact.
And what about the baggage man? And that poor thief at the station?
What about them?
They are dead. Was your creature responsible for that?
Probably.
And you don't care?
A baggage man and a thief? You're right, madame. I don't care as much as I should.
Can you tell me how he died?
Smooth as a baby's bottom. You saw this man today and he was normal.
Absolutely.
It must be a mutation, a freak of nature.
What's so special about this brain?
Learning and memory are engraved on the normal brain, leaving a wrinkled surface. This brain has been drained. The memory has been removed, like chalk erased from a blackboard.
All right?
It's all right.
Come in.
Thank you. It's all yours.
I won't be long.
Miss, it's Dr. Wells. Miss, are you all right?
Are you there?
Hey kids, we're back on the old Chiller Theater. How you doing, my friend?
Fine.
Oh yeah.
What is it about the red eye?
Oh.
The red eye that's scary. The Terminator had a red eye, and the Cylons on the old Battlestar Galactica had the...
I prefer the red eye over some the other color alternatives, if you know what I'm saying. Could be some other very disturbing. You know what? If I have to choose, once again, there's a couple other colors that I really don't want in an eye. You know what I mean? Not a singular eye. I mean, two, it's a whole different story. But again, there's a couple of, the red eye is a lot better than, again, I've heard other eye colors used in that same way that are not nearly as pleasant as the red eye. You know what I mean? Now, when they open the skull, anytime anything opens like that, I always think, butter. There's something about that. It's that old parquet and butter. I always want to eat butter. In fact, butter is just fun to say anyway, you know what I mean? Did we cross over on that red eye thing? What time is it anyway? Is it past 2 a.m. yet? Is it 5 a.m. yet where we can, all right, let's go get.
You're watching Chiller Theater. We'll be right back.
Come play fortune teller with Pressman's Vita board.
Who will I marry?
Ask the Vita man.
Cute freckles, redhead.
Who won the World Series in 1964?
Vita man knows. Point him to any of the Vita board questions. Mysteriously, he spins to his answer. The Vita board by Pressman.
Pressman toys are fantastic.
Welcome back to Chiller Theater.
Hey everybody, we're back on Chiller Theater. Doc Marone, Other Dead. What's up, Doc?
Oh, I'm liking this movie.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I do too. I like it too. I mean, it's got a lot going for it.
The people are stuck. They're trapped in a train in Siberia. Where are they gonna go? I love it. Like I mentioned in the lore, alien and a thing from another world. Nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. Like that stuff. That's good stuff.
Dude, that's as animated as you've ever been. This movie obviously trips your trigger, doesn't it?
And it's in color.
Well, the color really, you know me, I love that. I mean, the fact that it's in color is a big plus for me. I don't know.
Been a while.
It's been like 8 years since we had a colored movie. Just something about color that pleases. And it would be awfully hard to have Red Eye without a colored movie. I mean, I don't know that they would have been able to make this movie. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't think they could have made this movie.
Gray Eye? Yeah, I don't think so.
Exactly. All Eye is Gray Eye. It definitely would have worked. All right, everybody, let's head her on in and go watch more movie. We love you. Roll it, Lister. Or what?
Come in.
Feeling better?
Yes. Anything wrong?
That woman who was killed. The engineer, the chess player. He told me that she was an international spy.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you do? Well,
Could that fact have had anything to do with her death?
What do you think?
Dr. Wells and I performed an autopsy on her. Her brain was completely smooth, just like the baggage man's. Everything had been erased. Now, I have a theory about this.
I'm only a policeman, Professor. I don't have much education.
Well, I'd make it simple. Supposing that creature, the one you killed, was capable of taking ideas directly from other people's brains and transferring them to its own.
You mean it sucked other people's brains?
Absorbed through the eyes. That was our first clue. The eyes going white.
Then, if the beast had absorbed your brains, all of your education would have gone into its brain. It would have been as clever as you.
Much more so, because what it had taken from me would have been added to the learning that it already had.
Professor, spy, baggage man, thief. What was the creature looking for?
Well, that we'll never know, now that it's dead. And yet...
What?
A creature like that. How would it ever die?
Inspector?
What is it?
I found this. The animal had it.
The animal had it?
Give it to me. It belonged to Count Petrovsky.
How do you know?
I saw him put it in the safe.
Steel, harder than a diamond. That's why the spies are after it. French, German, English. But they're wasting their time. What really matters is the formula. And that, gentleman, is safe. Up here.
What happened to the girl? The spy?
She's dead. The fossil, or whatever it was, killed her. But there's no more danger, Countess.
Beast is not dead.
I put 4 bullets into him.
You think evil can be killed with bullets? Satan lives. The unholy one is among us. Oh, Shema, Shema, Shema.
Specimen jar.
Hey, I don't much enjoy the eye poking.
What do you expect to find in the eye fluid?
I don't know.
This is incredible. What? It's the last thing the creature saw.
The police inspector.
The image has been retained in the fluid. Exactly. The creature's visual memory is located not in its brain, but in the eye itself.
Oh, make it stop. It's icky.
It's not icky.
It's icky.
It's science.
Ah!
Can you identify anything?
It's a brontosaurus. A pterodactyl.
It's the Lost World, Jurassic Park.
With all the special features and even deleted scenes.
Incredible. This is not a map.
It can only be the Earth, seen from space.
I hope I'm not intruding. People on the train are becoming afraid, Professor.
People on long journeys become bored, madame. They crave excitement.
Then there's no more danger.
It's all finished.
And what about your science? The evolution you were talking about.
Look for yourself.
Come here, Pujadov. There's something I want to show you. Look.
Bоже мой. It is the Holy Rite. On the second day, he created the earth. Where did you get it?
There, from the creature's eye.
The eye of Satan.
Nonsense. There's a scientific explanation.
You know it?
No. Not yet.
For the fall. Before Satan was banished from the throne of God, the evil one looked down from heaven and did see.
Rubbish!
Yes, it's rubbish, but I think I can work with this.
Pujadov. Pujadov. Where is he?
I don't know.
He's gone mad.
I'll look in the baggage car.
Right.
Looking for the thief, Miss Jones?
You know about it.
What's all the fuss?
You get back that eye, and there's 1,000 rubles in it for you.
1,000 rubles for an eye?
There's something in it. Pictures.
Pictures of what?
Pictures of the Earth in prehistoric times. Pictures of the Earth seen from space.
Who else has seen such pictures?
Dr. Wells, Professor Saxton, and that pretty countess.
I see. There's nothing in your head of any use. Another killing.
Her brain was completely smooth. Her legs covered with a prickly stubble.
That's another story.
No, I know. I can't. You know, did you ever shave yourself? Have you ever shaved yourself down like a big shaved guy?
Like if I were on a swim team, or no?
Yeah, sort of. That's what I was getting at. Thank you. That swim team bailed me out nice there. No, so no horrible shaving.
Could I see some images from your holiday? Let me just pull it out of your eye fluid.
You're watching Chiller Theater. We'll be right back.
This buckaroo is ready for the bunkhouse way before his bedtime. Better wake up, partner, 'cause here comes that fresh energy you need. Yes, now he'll perk up and feel peppy again with energy-building Sunbeam bread, the favorite bread of Hopalong Cassidy. And here's some of that Sunbeam energy going to work. Our young cowboy friend has written a letter to his hero, Hopalong Cassidy. Now then, let's see what it says. Dear Hoppy, I eat your favorite bread, Sunbeam bread. You sure are right about the energy it gives. Sunbeam bread tastes like a million, too. Thanks, Hoppy, for telling me about your favorite bread, Sunbeam. Yes, mothers, reach for Hoppy's favorite bread. Reach for Sunbeam, the bread you need for energy.
Welcome back to Chiller Theater.
Barbie. Hey, everybody, we're back. We love you. This is Chiller Theater. What do you say, Mang?
It's the last one of the old year.
Oh, yeah. We're getting rid of the old year. We're gonna... You making a resolution at all? I'm gonna resolve to not have little hairs attached to my nose here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I will endeavor to not touch you in any way.
Well, no, it's not. Again, it's not that I'm not bothered by that. It's when you violate personal space. I mean, touching like this to me is not violating personal space. This, on the other hand, if you know what I'm saying,
I see
is
your point.
Well, yeah, thank you. Let's not put it that way, if you know what I mean. Sorry about that, because there was no point, if you know what I mean. That was pointless. Just want you to know that was a pointless conversation. What happens at this point in the show? I know. Can we go now and go back to some other viewing so that people don't have to see the horror that's been committed here? What do you think? I believe we can go. Get. Hey!
There's been talk about getting off the train. Well, you can forget it.
I'll complain to the authorities.
I'm not one of your musics.
If necessary, I'll shoot anyone who tries to stop the train.
Shoot! Shoot, you stupid Russian!
Who else has seen such pictures?
Dr. Wells, Professor Saxton, and that pretty countess. Wells, Saxton, countess. Wells, Saxton, countess. Wells, Saxton, countess.
Wells, Saxton, the Countess. Wells, Saxton, the Countess. Wells, Saxton, the Countess. Wells, Saxton, the Countess. Wells,
Wells, is this creature dead or not? If it is, who killed Miss Jones?
Do you have any idea?
No, Inspector, I haven't, but I've asked the conductor to wire ahead to stop the train at the next station.
What's the idea? Tell me who you are. Tell me, I will serve you.
What a flip-flopper the monk guy is. From God to Lucifer, just like that.
I guess red eyes and dinosaur pictures beat magic chalk. I don't know.
News of the train.
The train will be here in exactly 14 minutes.
14 minutes.
Yes, Your Honor. That's what it says here. Doesn't say it in words, Your Honor, but in code. It's like another language.
I know about telegraphs, little papa. I know about trains. I know about electrical currents. On your feet, everybody. Outside, full pack. Even though I still believe in God, I don't like to be made a fool of.
No, Your Honor. I wouldn't do that.
Tell me, little father. You believe in the devil?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, good. Send a telegram. Tell him that Captain Kazan, he knows that a horse has 4 legs. He knows that a murderer has 2 arms. But still, the devil must be afraid of one honest Cossack,
Telly, you old Cossack.
Who loves you, baby?
Earth gravity. You know how to measure it?
How to measure gravity?
What I would like to know is, can gravity be overcome?
If you mean, can man get beyond the gravitational field of the Earth into space? Not yet, but any day now.
Someday?
There is a mathematics professor. His name is Tsiolkovsky. He has ideas about rockets. Machines that can fly free of the Earth's gravity.
You know him?
Tsiolkovsky was one of my teachers. He was like a father to me. But why would a man like you be interested?
I wonder, if the creature transferred his mind into the inspector, why is one of his arms all hairy like that?
Oh, shut up, that's why.
What do you think is behind all this, Excellency?
Look at this. That's what we saw under the microscope. It shows the Earth as it might look from space.
What does it mean?
It means that millions of years ago, something, some form of intelligence, came to the Earth from another planet. The atmosphere of the Earth was new to it, different. But it learned how to survive.
How?
By entering into the body and brain of an Earth creature. The fossil that I found and brought with me.
And this thing from another planet survived the fossil, then came to life again?
Exactly.
Go on, Professor.
The animal that you shot was only the host. And when that animal died, the alien intelligence transferred somehow to another host. It's alive in someone on this train.
You're a very good detective. You've discovered everything except who is now the host.
And that's our next step.
Thought this might come in handy.
Oh, good idea.
Two of you together, that's fine. But what if one of you is the monster?
Monster? They're British, you know.
Who loves you, baby? Tell you what, I'm all over Telly. You know, I'll tell you, I can see what they mean about pink eye being contagious. You know what I mean? Highly contagious. It's definitely a problem. That's pink eye on a dangerous level, don't you think? And Telly doesn't do the Russian real good. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Telly is Telly.
Right. And the whole fact that, how did they get Telly? You got Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee and Telly? Somehow you have to whip Telly Savalas into this? Too bad they didn't have the guy from the Love Boat on there, too. Kevin McLeod.
You're watching Chiller Theater. We'll be right back.
Now here's Ozzy with news about Big as Life pictures.
Say, do you know what this is? It's a Kodak 35 millimeter color slide. Not very big, is it? Only 2 inches by 2 inches. And yet when you project it on a home screen, you get color pictures as big as life. Now, a Kodak has many fine color slide cameras and a wide range of prices. Here's one I like especially. The new Kodak Signet 50 camera. It has a built-in photoelectric light meter that takes all the guesswork out of exposure. You just aim it at your subject, and it tells you how much light there is or isn't. It's just like having an expert photographer showing you which setting to use.
The Kodak Signet 50 camera, complete with flash holder, costs $82.50, or as little as $8.50 down. When you see its many fine features, I'm sure you'll accept no other.
Welcome back to Chiller Theater.
Welcome back, everybody, to the end of the year edition of Chiller Theater. Doc Moreau, what do you say, man?
Do you remember when you saw Predator?
Yeah.
The Schwarzenegger movie?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I saw that cold. I didn't know what it was about. So when it all of a sudden was about the commandos going through the jungle, and then suddenly there's an alien creature shooting at them, I thought, whoa, That is cool. And this movie, too, has taken a sci-fi bent. We're not talking about a demon, we're talking about an alien.
No, that's
And
right.
That's a little...
No, it doesn't. And they bend and they
Little bait and
curve and they
switch.
turn. I know. And for
Yeah.
you, see, that really, I know that as an aficionado, I know that when they go like that, you
Whoa.
like that, don't you? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's not so flat out regular like a lot of these movies are. You know,
Yeah.
I frankly, I think this is a good one to end the year this way. I think we did okay.
Absolutely.
And now this year ahead, no promises, friends. It could be awful. You never know. We'll let you know, though. Everybody, we thank you for listening and watching. Let's go back and enjoy more, or what?
But you must have seen something.
I told you I was asleep. He knew about the white eyes. He told me.
When you fell asleep, the lights were on. And when you woke up?
They were off.
Are you sure?
Positive. It was dark. I'd put the lights on. And that's when I found him beside me.
Master.
Inspector.
This steel at high temperatures, what happens to it?
It gets stronger. What temperatures, for example?
10 or 12,000 degrees.
Where on earth would you get such temperatures?
Nowhere on earth.
The Tsar will hear of this. I'll have you sent to Siberia.
I am in Siberia.
This is Countess Irina Petrovska. And I'm Count Marian Petrovsky.
Oh, Your Excellencies, I'm sorry. Of course, the Count and Countess are exempt from our orders. Please, escort them to their car. Peasants. Peasants! Are you a countess?
I'm an American, and I'm not accustomed to being bullied by foreigners.
Oh, yeah, she's an American, all right.
Lady, you're not in America.
You're the foreigner.
That man, he's the one who wouldn't let us get off the train. He's responsible.
Your Excellency, I'm a police inspector.
Everybody's under arrest! Including you. Who are the killers? Who are the troublemakers? Who are the foreign influences, huh? Oh! Don't worry. I'll smoke them out.
What's he raving about?
Ixnay on the Aving Ray.
You English believe in free speech, don't you, huh?
Certainly.
If instead of babbling nonsense, you'd investigate this properly.
Oh! This is outrageous. Oh.
So, you are a police inspector, huh?
Yes, Captain. Mirov is my name.
Mirov? Oh, Mirov. That's a good Russian name, Mirov. Tell me, Mirov, what do you know about all the filth that's going on here, huh?
Filth?
Oh, come on, Inspector. Certainly you know what I'm doing here, don't you? You just point out the suspects, and I promise you I'll get the truth out of them.
You're mistaken, sir.
Mistaken?
Fool! Get back! Get back! Back! Or I will put the curse on your heads. He has the evil eye.
Huh?
Beware the wrath of Satan.
Cool, huh? On your knees, monk.
We must try and stop this.
He was trying to protect you. Why?
He's mad.
Who are you?
I told you, a policeman.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in hell.
Now anything that moves near that door, kill it!
But what if the monk is innocent?
We got lots of innocent monks. All right, let's move these peasants out of here. Quickly!
Hey kids, Chiller Theater, Doc and Ned. Once again, man, I'll tell you what. The movie, it's got action, it's got intrigue, it has snow, which I like that. I like the fact that it's actually, most movies are not northern climate movies. You know what I mean? I guess Siberia or whatever, that's northern, don't you think?
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Can you imagine being on that train, man? That's got to be just horrid. It's absolutely awful. All right, friends, we're going to roll. We'll be back, or what?
You're watching Chiller Theater. We'll be right back.
Yikes, stripes, beech nuts, got 'em.
By beech nut, by gum.
Yikes, stripes, in fruit stripe gum.
By beech nut, by gum.
By gosh.
No, by gum. By beech
By beech nut, by gum.
By fruit
By fruit stripe,
gum.
by gum. Yikes, stripes,
By beech
by beech
by
nut,
gum.
by golly.
By gum.
With 5 different flavors, with extra flavor for the whole family in every stripe.
Luscious lime stripe. Lip smack and lemon stripe. Delicious orange stripe.
Mixed fruit and cherry stripe. All for you in every pack of beech nut fruit stripe gum. By beech nut,
by gum.
by G,
By gum.
by king,
By gum.
by gosh.
By gum.
And there's extra flavor for the whole family in every scrumptious stripe. More flavors to choose, more flavors to choose. The flavor starts lively, the flavor stays lively. By beech nut, by beech nut, by gum nut, by gum. Beech nut fruit stripe for the whole family. By gum.
Welcome back to Chiller Theater.
All right, everybody, we're going to be heading into the last movie segment here. Your last chance to watch part of a Chiller movie this year. We would like to give out some thank yous this year, don't you think?
Absolutely.
First of all, we wanted to thank NBC 26 for putting us on the big dog, the big bird, and we appreciate it very much. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Van Vreedes. We want to thank any business that has any business that has decided to step up and be part of Chiller Theater. We really, really thank them for that because it gives the chance. They have old-time, homespun, real stuff on TV, and we are indebted to those sponsors. We are most, however, indebted to you, the TV viewers, for tuning in here and tuning in for all these years. And I'll tell you, man, we thank you so much. This show would be nothing if it weren't for you, although it's not that much, but it would be nothing if it weren't for you. So thank you for tuning in. Let's go watch the finale of Horror Express, or what?
Kills in the dark. He can't play his little tricks in a strong light.
you.
I'll be all right. Go on.
Will you take this?
Right.
You know, in spite of everything, Pujatov had a certain affection for you. Yet you humiliated him often, even in front of the Countess.
It's too late.
I see you hanged.
The poor monk. He loved you more than he loved the promise of heaven.
Over there. Quickly, over there. You mean behind me?
It would be a mistake to kill me.
Who are you?
In words, it's difficult. I am a form of energy occupying this shell.
Where do you come from?
Another galaxy. I came with others like myself. I was left behind. An accident. I survived in protozoans, fish, vertebrates. The history of your planet is part of me. Pull the trigger, and you will end it.
What am I to do with you?
Let me go.
That's not possible.
It is possible. I will teach you to end disease, pain, hunger. Wait.
There's something more.
Saxton! Thank God! Stand back, please. Make room.
Moscow says to stop the express when it goes through the switching point.
Derail? That means killing everybody on board.
That's what it says. Maybe there's a war. Maybe it's war.
Hey, everybody, that's it for Chiller Theater for 2007. Man, those are obnoxious. I know why I hate these things. I'll tell you what, friends, we're excited. We've had a great year. We hope you have a great year. We hope you have a little bit of New Year's fun, if you know what I mean. Be safe. Have a designated driver. Don't do anything crazy. It's fun to party, but make sure you take good care of yourself and take care of everybody else that's out on the road and everybody else that's enjoying themselves. We are thankful once again. And that was very bothersome. There was facial touching. Let's do it again. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. All right, friends, thanks for being with us. Take care. We love you, everybody. Good night, all. Woo! All right, turn. Oh!
Thanks for watching Ned the Dead and Doc Moreau. Remember to check out their stuff at nedthedead.com.